Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so we were here. Yes, so the formula is integral of product of two functions. It is first function into integral of second function minus integral of differential coefficient of first function into integral of second function. Okay, so this formula you must all be aware of this. Now next, it's not moving. Yes. Using integration by parts method to compute this integral x into e to the power x dx. So we will choose first function as x and e to the power x as second function. So obviously we'll choose that function as first function whose derivative is easy or whose integration is easy. That function we will choose as the second function, right? So if integral x into e to the power x dx, so x is here first function, x is first function, and e to the power x as second function. So it is first function into second function minus integral derivative of first into integral of second, and it gives us the answer. So it was very simple product of function x into e to the power x. Similarly, integral x into cos x dx. So again, x will be first function and cos x will be our second function, right? So in this way, we'll apply product formula in integration. Okay, I'm just erasing all these lines. If you people facing any doubt or any confusion anywhere, just please let me know. It's not moving. Okay. Yes. Now we follow a rule to find which function we will take as first function and which function we will take as second function. Okay. Okay, so one way is to check whether the integration is possible easily. Otherwise, we can follow this rule: logarithmic function first function, then inverse function, then we'll give priority to algebraic function, then trigonometric function, and then exponential function. Most of the times we use eyelet method, but I think nowadays it has been changed to LIATE. Yes, am I correct? You people are the recent one who have started this. Pranav, what have you started? eyelet rule or LIATE?
An eyelet. An eyelet.
Eyelet. Okay.
Huh.
So
Ma'am,
then we will follow eyelet rule. Okay. But recently I have checked that it is LIATE. It has been changed to LIATE.
ma'am, why has it been changed?
Let
I
it
don't
been
know,
changed,
but
ma'am.
sorry.
Why has it been changed?
I have no idea, but I have checked in the new editions of NCRT. It has been written as LIATE. I don't know whether it is a printing mistake or have they changed it really, but eyelet works till now. Okay, and you people are also saying that it is eyelet. So we will follow eyelet.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
It is allowed to change like this.
Okay, ma'am.
sorry, क्या कह रहे हो? We'll take it as eyelet.
Nothing, ma'am, nothing.
This is I and this is L.
Okay.
Right, I for inverse trigonometric function, L for logarithmic, A for algebraic functions, which involves polynomial, rational, and root functions, then trigonometric functions, and then exponential function. Okay. Okay, now we are evaluating integral log x. So we don't know what is the derivative, which function is having derivative as log x. Okay, so simply we will take it as 1 into log x. We take here the other function as 1. So we'll take 1 into log x, right? And we take log x as first or second function. We will follow ilet rule. Ilet rule. So according to this, L, here we are having log function. So log function will be our first function, and then algebraic polynomial. One is what? X to the power 0. So we'll take it as second function. So log is first and algebraic is second. So here log x is first function and 1 is second function. So we'll follow the same rule.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you please use other color? It's not visible.
It's not visible. Okay, yeah, sure. I don't know why it's not working. Yes. Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we will follow ilet here. So here we are considering two functions, 1 and log x, right? So log x, so accordingly ilet rule, log x is the first function, and 1. 1 belongs to which category in ilet? It will belong to algebraic polynomial, since 1 is nothing but x to the power 0. Okay, it's a polynomial of 0th degree. So 1 is here second polynomial, second function, and log x is first function. So we will follow the product rule here. Product rule says that it is first function, which is our x, into integral of first function into integral of second function. Sorry, is there any mistake here? Yes, first function is log x. No, right. We are taking first function as log x. Yes. So first function is log x. And integral of second, that means integral of 1, which is x. Okay. Minus derivative of first. Derivative of first is derivative of log x. That means 1 by x into integral of second. Integral of 1 is x. So x by 1 by x, that gives 1. So which is x into log x minus x plus c. Okay. So this is the answer. Now, if the integral in question contains functions that have an infinite number of non-zero derivatives, like exponential or trigonometric functions, then this method does not work so nicely, but you can still use it, right? That means if the function we are taking as the first function, which involves derivatives as non-zero, which never becomes zero, so it sometimes becomes difficult to consider those functions as first function. But we have definitely different methods or different approach to solve those integrals. Okay, so obviously we will choose such function as the first function whose derivative after a certain interval becomes a constant. If it is not possible, then we will follow the repeated integration or by substitution or by some other method. Okay, so this is what this note states. Next thing, I don't know why this PPT is not moving. Okay. Next question is evaluate e to the power minus x cos 2x dx. Okay. So in this case, what do? We have two functions e to the power minus x cos 2x. कौन है जो इतना लेट आ रहा है? Yes. So the function evaluate e to the power minus x cos 2x. So again we are taking rule eyelet. Eyelet here. So according to it, we are having two functions here, exponential function and trigonometric function, right? So trigonometric function comes first in eyelet. So that means this function, trigonometric function cos 2x is the first function and exponential function is the second function. Exponential function is the second function. So accordingly, we'll take u, that is the first function, as cos 2x, v e to the power minus x as the second function, and then we will apply the formula here. So here we are having second function into first function. So it is first function as it is into integral of second function, that is minus e to the power minus x minus times integral derivative of first, that means derivative of first d by dx of first function into integral of second, that means integral of second function with respect to x. Okay, so solve it, repeating the process for the integral on the right. Now with u is equals to 2 sine 2x and v is equals to e to the power minus x, and solving it, you will get minus 4 times integral cos 2x x 2x e to the power minus x dx. That means again one value with integral. Okay, so again in LHS we are having the same value. So collecting the similar terms in LHS, we will get e to the power minus x cos 2x dx plus 4 integral cos 2x e to the power minus x dx is equals to this value in RHS. Okay, now simplifying it, simply you will get this as the answer. Okay, so if we are having repetitive integral, so this is one of the approach which we can follow, right? So this was the thing. So I am now giving you one question, all of you. Please note down the question. Okay. So the question is, what is this? This is very simple, x to the power 4 e to the power x. Okay, solve the integral. Solve the integral x sine inverse x divided by, okay, I am writing it here. Solve the integral yes, the integral is, sorry, Yes, the integral is x sine inverse x whole upon under root 1 minus x square dx. Okay, integral x sine inverse x upon under root 1 minus x square dx. Solve the integral. First function and second function, which one will be the first function and which one will be the second function? Yes, Divyanshi, are you there? Divyanshi?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Divyanshi, can you see the question?
Ma'am, actually, I am having some connectivity issues.
So what? Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just solving it. I am seeing the question now.
Naman? Naman?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Have you written down the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you solve it?
I'm solving.
Okay. Try to solve it. I am giving you 2 minutes. All of you. Solve it and then tell me whether are you people able to solve it or not.
Ma'am, I'm having connectivity issues and it's showing video cannot be opened. Like it cannot process the video. It's not showing your screen, your video.
Okay,
Can
my
you repeat
video
the
is not.
question?
It is integral. In
Yes.
numerator. In numerator, it is x into sine inverse x.
Yes, ma'am.
Whole upon under root. अंडर
Yes.
रूट के अंदर फंक्शन है 1 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर.
Okay, ma'am.
ओके एंड dx.
Yes.
लक्ष्य जी.
Sin inverse x whole square.
नो, it is integral x sine inverse
No, ma'am, the
x.
answer.
The answer is
Sin inverse x whole square.
no.
Ma'am, you called me.
Yes, Lakshajit,
Yes,
can you
ma'am.
see the question?
Ma'am, I'm doing it right now.
Okay. Okay, I'm giving you people 2 minutes. Yes, Dhruv, tell me. Part.
Ma'am, I have taken sin inverse x as u, then differentiate u. So it gives me 1 upon sin inverse x multiplied by 2x.
Okay. Then
And then I substituted the value. So x sin inverse x divided by under root of 1 minus x square multiplied by du multiplied by under root of 1 plus 1 minus x square whole divided by 2x. x and under root of 1 plus 1 minus x square कट गए तो फिर 2u square divided by 2 इंटीग्रेट करने के बाद आ गया और u की वैल्यू sin inverse x है तो फिर sin inverse x whole square. Yes, ma'am.
so is it solvable completely?
Yes, ma'am. Sin inverse x whole square आ गया.
Sin inverse x whole square.
Ma'am.
By 2.
Sin inverse x square by 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I got the answer.
Ma'am, what is the answer?
Ma'am, x minus x under root 1 minus x square.
Under root 1 minus x square sin inverse x plus 2.
Right. Yes, this is the answer. X minus under root 1 minus x square sin inverse x plus c. Sudhanshu, is it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Sudhanshu, tell me what approach did you follow?
Ma'am, I have taken sin inverse x is equal to t.
Okay.
Then x is equal to sin t.
Wait. Yes, this was the question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, tell me. You have taken sin inverse x as
T.
V.
T, ma'am.
T. That means
Yes,
you
ma'am.
did it using substitution.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you took T is equals to sin inverse x, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Then x is equal to sin t.
okay, x is equals to sin t.
And then I have differentiated it.
Okay, dx is equals to 1 upon under root 1 minus t square dt.
Then, ma'am, I have taken t sin t, मतलब integration of t sin t dt.
Okay, it reduces to integral x की जगह you put x sin t,
Into
sin
t.
inverse x की जगह you put t
Yes, ma'am.
and
dt.
dt.
Yes, ma'am.
What about this 1 upon under root 1 minus x square?
Ma'am,
It will
मैम
be under root.
डेरिवेटिव ऑफ एक्स लिया जब हम लोगों ने तो फिर वो किसके इक्वल कैसे, वो तो cos t हो जाएगा।
Okay,
Yes,
ये
ma'am.
यहाँ
dt
पे
is equals to
sin
वो इनवर्स के होता है ना।
ma'am,
यहाँ पे
dt by dx we have to take, na?
राइट ये गड़बड़ हुआ है यहाँ पे x is equals to sin t dx is
Among sin inverse differentiation 1 upon under root 1 minus x square.
वो इनवर्स का होता है ना।
Ma'am, we have to take differentiate of t is equal to sin inverse x. dt by dx is equal to 1 by under root.
Yes,
dt
by
ma'am.
dx करेंगे ना, x equal to sin t थोड़ी ना।
you put t is equals to sin inverse x, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then we
And
differentiate t dt by
Yes, ma'am.
yes,
dx.
ये step नहीं आएगा, it will be
After
dt
that.
is equals to yes, ये step आपको ठीक करना
Then
पड़ेगा.
we calculate the value of dt and then we
Okay, this step. Okay, we are first writing dt. So dt is equals to dx upon under root yes
1
1
minus x.
upon this under root 1 minus x square, right? And also we are having
yes
x equals to sin t.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, so you
yes
have t sin t into dt,
then we
correct?
t sin t dt and then we put the value of dt which is dx by under root 1 minus x square.
मैम
t
dt जब निकाला है तो उसमें x स्क्वायर जो है उसका भी तो डिफरेंशिएशन लेना पड़ेगा, मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 2x भी होगा dt।
वो तो sin inverse x का है ना?
this is sin inverse
sin
x
inverse x का है।
derivative.
अच्छा हाँ सॉरी।
We have differentiated both
Yes.
sides, so it is dt and then equal to derivative of sin inverse x, which is 1 upon under root 1 minus x square into dx, right? Is it clear now? It is just t sin t integral dt, right? Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
t
ma'am.
sin t may again follow the Eilert rule. So when we follow Eilert rule, so that means t will be our first function or second function?
First function.
T is first function. So here t is first function and sin t is second function.
Yes.
Okay, and then
And then
solve,
t.
and then you will get the answer.
Yes.
Do I need to solve it completely?
No,
No,
ma'am.
No ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay, I have to erase all these things, sorry. Okay. So this was about Eilert rule. Next is we are starting definite integral. So a definite integral is nothing but we will give some limit to the integration. Okay. So this is the definite integral. Limit of integration are from a to b. So there is no constant c in the solution. It will be some constant value. Okay. And this is indefinite integral. That means there is no limit. So similarly, we are having next one. Okay, definite integral formula is again same thing. We will integrate it and then we will substitute the upper limit minus the value of the function at lower limit. Then these are some of the properties of definite integral. Integral a to b fx dx is equal to minus of integral of b to a fx dx. That means we change the limit of integration. If limit of integration are same, that means if integral is from a to a, from same point, starting from same point and ending at the same point, then its integral is 0. A to b c fx dx, where c is a constant, a, b, c are constants. So we take out this c outside of integral. And then a to b integral fx plus minus gx dx, again we can break it. And then integral a to b fx dx is equals to integral a to c fx dx plus c to b fx dx, where c lies in between the interval a to b. Okay, c is any point in between the interval a to b. Again, the property is integral a to b fx dx is equal to a to b ft dt. That means we can change the independent variable and there will be no change in the limit of integration. Now again, these are some of the important properties. Few of the properties are repeated. I will just recall you the property number this fourth, from property 4 onwards. If it is integral p to q f a dA, it is integral p to q f p plus q minus a dA. Next is 0 to p f a dA is equals to integral 0 to p f p minus a dA. Then integral 0 to 2 p f a dA is equals to integral 0 to p f a dA plus integral 0 to p f 2 p minus dA, if f of 2p minus a is equals to f of a. So these are some of the specific properties. Okay, so it will be it can be applicable to solve certain particular questions, right? Next is property 7. So we have two parts here. So again, integral 0 to 2 f a dA is equals to 2 times of 0 to a f a dA if 2p minus a is equals to f a. Just a minute. So next property is integral minus p to p f a dA is equals to 2 times of 0 to p f a dA if f of minus a is equals to f a. That means if the function is an even function, and it is 0 if it is an odd function. Okay, so we will take these properties when we solve the question. So next is solve using the definite integral formula. Find the value of definite integral, integral 2 to 0 x square plus 1 dx. So we'll simplify it. You can change the limit of integration or not. It depends upon you. Answer will be same, minus 14 by 3. Okay. So it is just to show the use of property that integral 2 to 0 is same as negative of integral 0 to 2. Right. So next one. Yes, this one is good question. Prove that integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x minus log sin 2x dx is equals to minus pi by 2 log 2. Right. So here for this question we will use the property integral 0 to a fx dx is equal to integral 0 to a f a minus x dx. Right. What is a here? Pi by 2. And we already know that in trigonometric function we have formula for sine 90 minus theta, sine 180 minus theta. So here we can use these properties to simplify our integrand. So we will use this property. It is integral is equals to integral 0 to pi by 2 log sine a minus x. A is pi by 2 here. Okay, so we just simply write sine 90 minus theta and sine 2 times 90 minus theta. Just we replace here x by pi by 2 minus x. So we simplify it. So now it becomes 0 to pi by 2 integral 2 log cos x minus log sine 2x dx. So first equation is in terms of sine. Second equation is in terms of cos. So we will simply add equation 1 and 2. Okay. So when we add 1 and 2, yes, when we add 1 and 2, some of the common terms will be simplified. Either they will be subtracted or they will be added. So by simplifying it, you will get I is equals to integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x cos x upon 2 sin x cos x, which is simply integral 0 to pi by 2 log 1 by 2 x, which is a constant. Okay, so we can take it out and it is nothing but minus log 2 pi by 2. So this is the answer, or this is what we have to prove. Okay, is there any question? Is it clear to all of you? Yash, is it clear? Are you able to see the screen?
Ma'am, can you please upload the PPT in MS Teams? I could not see the slides. I was just hearing it. It's not turning on the video.
Definitely, I will do it. Sudhanshu?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Is it okay with you, this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay, this is very familiar question. Then next one is integral 0 to pi by 2, 1 upon 1 plus under root 10x dx. 1 upon 1 plus under root 10x dx. So we'll simplify it again using the property 10a minus x. Just replace x by a minus x. So just replace this. Yes, first we simplify it in terms of cos and sine, and then just replace x by pi by 2 minus x. So in trigonometric functions, it is very common property to be used, and just simplify it, you will get the answer. Okay. Yes, this one is good question. Integral minus 1 to 1 e to the power mod x dx. So we will break the interval minus 1 to 1 here. Since mod x behaves differently before 0 and after 0. Okay. So when we take a midpoint, a middle point, or an in between point in between minus 1 to 1 interval, it is 0. So when we are taking minus 1 to 0, we will write mod x as minus x. And when it is 0 to 1, we will write mod x as plus x. Okay. So simplifying this function and simplifying the integral accordingly, you will get the answer. Okay. Again, I think this is repeated. Yes, next one is integral. Okay. Yes, this one is integral pi by 6 to pi by 3 cot square x upon 10 square x plus cot square x dx. Okay, so here we are following the property function f of p plus q minus x. Okay, since this pi by 3 plus pi by 6 will make pi by 2. Right? So we are using that property. So which will be easier for us to use. So pi by 3 plus pi by 6 minus x will become pi by 2 minus x. So using it accordingly and then adding it, you will get I is equals to pi by 12. Right? So this was all about these questions. Yes, any doubt you want me to discuss? Any of the question? Divyanshi?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Divyanshi. Have you gone through the questions I have shared?
Ma'am, hello,
Yes, Divyanshi.
hello.
Yes, Divyanshi, I can hear you. Divyanshi? Lakshika?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Lakshika. Was that okay with you? The questions, were they okay
Yes,
with
ma'am. That was,
any of?
yes, ma'am. Yes.
Hello,
Yes, Divyanshi, tell
can you
me.
hear me? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. What were you saying?
I was asking you, have you gone through the PPT I have shared?
Yes.
Did you see the questions? Divyanshi could not connect with us. Okay, next. Anything else you want me to discuss again?
No.
Sure. Yes.
Yes.
Parth, tell me.
Ma'am, it is clear.
It's clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So this was just the revision. Okay. If you people find any problem, I will just upload the PPT after this lecture. Just after this lecture, right? If you people will be having any problem regarding these content or any of the question or any other question you want to discuss in the class, we will take it in next class, right?
Okay, ma'am.
So
Okay, ma'am.
the attendance, okay, I hope the students are here. Nandini, Nandini, Nandini is not here. And please, whosoever says present, please turn the video on also. Okay. If you are in the class, you have to attend your attendance or call your attendance when after turning your video on. Okay, Nandini is not here. Vanshveer, Samaksh, Vanshveer is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Vanshveer, okay, great. Then Samaksh, Nikhil, Tushar Jain,
Present, ma'am.
Tushar. Where are you, Tushar? Tushar, quickly. Tushar, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
But I can't see you.
My video is on.
Tushar,
Ma'am, my camera is on.
the camera is on. Yes, now I
Yes,
can see. You are in 91 too?
But ma'am,
Your branches? Your branches?
CSC, CSC, yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Tushar. Himank? Shazan? Nikita?
Present, ma'am.
Okay, Nikita, I have seen you. Thank you, Nikita. Nibir?
Present, ma'am.
Nibir?
Present, ma'am.
Nibir. Okay, fine.
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Great. Nibir is here. Spraha? Spraha is not here. Ayush Sharma? Hiren? Pranav? Pranav is here, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Pranav, where are you?
Visible.
Pranav, quickly,
Yes,
please.
ma'am. Am I visible, ma'am?
No, not to me. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Fine. Okay. Pranav, done. Faraz Hassan. Divyanshi is here. Right, Divyanshi?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Present, ma'am.
Vidhi?
Present, ma'am.
Vidhi is here. Okay, fine. Hardik? Hardik Anand? Hardik. Then Lakshika is here, I think.
I'm present.
Lakshika, you are here? Lakshika?
I'm present.
Okay. Ojas? Rakshit? Vedant?
Present, ma'am.
Vedant is here. Where are you, Vedant? Yes. Okay, fine. Thank you, Vedant. Then Prabal? Lakshay Arora?
Present, ma'am.
Lakshay Arora is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Lakshay. Okay. Tanupriya? Ojasvi? Rama? Rama is here.
Present, ma'am.
Ma'am, okay, she's here.
Rama is here now.
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Okay. Sameer Chaudhary? Yash Kapoor?
Present, ma'am.
Yash?
Ma'am, I can't switch on my camera. The connection issue.
Okay, fine. Kushag? Sudhanshu?
Present, ma'am.
Sudhanshu is here. Right, okay. Sarthak?
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Shreyas? Shreyas? Pranav Verma is here, right?
I'm present, ma'am.
Lakshajit is here.
Present, ma'am.
Achal? Aman? Mohit?
Present, ma'am.
Vanshika?
Present, ma'am.
Vanshika. You're here, Vanshika?
Yes, ma'am. My cam is on.
Okay. I was Vanshika, yes. Gauri?
Present, ma'am.
Sudiksha? Sudiksha, Gauri? Sudiksha? Aditya? Prajwal?
Present, ma'am. Prajwal Goswami.
Prajwal. Okay. Shantanu?
Present, ma'am.
Naman?
Present, ma'am.
Pragati? Aryaman? Parth? Bhavya?
I'm Parth Bansal present.
Bhavya? Apar Bhatnagar? Atik? Ansh? Naima? Sara? Akshita?
Present, ma'am.
Ujjwal? Dhruv?
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Vaibhav? Chandan?
Present, ma'am.
Jitesh? Okay.
I'm Jitesh present. I'm Jitesh
Jitesh
present.
is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I think it's done. Okay, I'm telling you the absentees. Nandini, Samaksh, Nikhil, Himang, Shazan, Spraha, Ayush, Hiren, Faraz, Hardik, Ojas, Rakshit, Prabal, Tanupriya, Ojaswi, Sameer, Kushag, Shreyas, Achal, Aman, Sudiksha, Aditya, Pragati, Aryaman, Bhavya, Apar, Atik, Ansh, Naima, Sara, Ujjwal, Vaibhav. That's it. These are the absentees, right? Okay, so we are winding up the class today here. Okay. So we will continue with integration, last lecture of the module, and you people come with your doubts if there are any. Fine. And yes, one more thing I want to say, that those who are